Hey, how's everybody doing? I'm doing pretty good myself. Um, Another day working on the Putting Kids First campaign. Um, Things went semi well today. Hit a bit of a snag. Basically, I woke up this morning, got ready for work, and you know, caught a bus to Rock Road Retrolink Station, then took another bus to a Bridgeton location out in Bridgeton, where we would canvass a parking lot or a mini mall there and try to get signatures. And I met my partner out there, and my coworker out there, and we was getting a few signatures. It wasn't real receptive. It wasn't going real well, but it was going okay. You know, we wouldn't. I wouldn't. I wasn't being met with a lot of rudeness. I don't think she was anything. And I saw the Bridgeton police officer car, uh, once or twice. Everything seemed cool, but about the third time I saw him, he went ahead and stopped and said, "I need to talk to you." And so I got to tell you, he was a white police officer, very tall, very polite, very nice guy. Uh, he said, you got to have a solicitor's license to do this kind of petition work in Bridge, which is a part of St. Louis City, St. Louis Metropolitan. And he was letting us know before I get a complaint, I just figured I'd just go ahead and stop you because I know a complaint is coming. You know, so you guys need to have a license on you, solicitor license on you, so that if somebody stops you or anybody has a problem, you can always prove that you're supposed to be here, that you have permission to be here. So I went ahead and called my boss. He went ahead and called my boss, and I tried to kind of straighten things out, but I really couldn't. So I went on ahead and put him on the phone with my boss so that she could talk to him directly. And they talked for a little while, and then she said, "Well, why don't you two go to Bridgeton City Hall and try to get a solicitor's license?" And I didn't know, neither one of us knew, me or my coworker, if we would be able to do it as just employees. So I tried to call the office before I went there, but the lady that handles the licenses was out to lunch. So me and her went on ahead and headed over there, and we got there to the Bridgeton City Hall, and the lady, was still at lunch, and we were told by the lady that was at the desk that the lady that was at lunch that usually handles the licenses would be back after 1. Well, that was too much of a wait. That was like over an hour wait, so we went on ahead and called our boss and asked her if we could go to another location and try to pick up some signatures that way, at a different location. So we headed off from Bridgeton to Norfolk and got a decent amount of signatures. Not enough, in my opinion. Not as many, but I think that location is we didn't overworked it or something, because a lot of the people was like, "Well, I signed this before, whatever and whatnot." So we didn't probably maybe beginning to overcover that area. We need to find some new territory. But my boss, Arlene, my coworker told me that my boss said she would she would get that permit for Bridgeton, and hopefully, I guess we'll head back out there tomorrow and see if we can get some more signatures. So it didn't go that well today, but it's not as bad as my bad day at work, which of course this is a response to that video about my bad day at work. So that's about all to say. Oh, I'm going to show you the T-shirts they got us. Putting kids first, and you can see I still got the button. Actually, I misplaced 2 of those buttons. They're somewhere in my house, and I'm actually using my coworker's button, but she's cool with it. So that's about all. If you see somebody out with this T-shirt or button on or whatever, if you live in St. Louis County and they're trying to get signatures, go ahead and sign the signatures. We're not part of some suspect organization. This is legit. We're legit, so This ain't no just scheme to get addresses and then send people a whole bunch of mail, which is what some of the people we encounter think, you know, or they think that there's something fishy about it, but it's not. This is for real. We are really out there trying to get some services for St. Louis County children. That's what it's all about. So take care. God bless. Bye bye.